is like an awful angle. I really don't. Hold on. What if I did this? It's a little crooked. Alright, well, we'll do that. Hello from Canberra, Australia. So I am in the Australian Capital Territory, and this marks the final state and territory that I needed to visit in Australia to say I've officially visited everywhere. Obviously I haven't seen like every city, but I've been to every state, every territory within Australia over 2 trips. So I'm just here for like 48 hours, honestly. And yeah, I'm just gonna see what this little, it's not actually that little, but what the Capital Territory is all about and what Canberra is all about. So currently I am at the National Film Museum, National Film and Sound Archive Museum, something like that. And I'm gonna go in and check that out. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little under the weather, and I'm really hoping it's just, honestly, I haven't really slept well in 4 days, so hopefully I can get some sleep tonight. But yeah, that's kind of a bummer, but it is also towards the end of the trip, but I'm just praying it's nothing too serious. But yeah, so let's go inside, let's check it out, let's see, and let's just have fun here for the next 48 hours. Very short and sweet time in the, what was it called? National Film and Sound Archive. There wasn't a ton in there, and I couldn't really record because a lot of it is protected by copyright. So, but anyway, it's still pretty cool. It's worth like going there if you can time it right. They have, well, those birds are loud. If you time it right, they actually have like documentaries that go on that are free to watch. But the next one wasn't until 1:30, and it's almost noon, and I didn't want to wait that long. So now I'm going to go and walk kind of back in the direction I came from, and there is a hiking trail kind of behind the war memorial. I met someone in Byron Bay, I think, and he said that the memorial is closed, but you can still do the trail. So I think I'm gonna do that. Which way did I come from? Yeah, I came from this way. So I'm gonna do that. And yeah, I don't know. I think I'm like so worried about getting sick. Like I have a headache, but it could just be because like I just have like a little bit of like of a runny nose, but it's not even like that bad. It was worse this morning, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just like a hypochondriac. I don't know. But anyway, I think after that though, I'm gonna go back to the hostel. Should be around 2 o'clock, so I should be able to check in. And then I need to export a lot of video, especially off my main camera, so I can delete that SD card. So I have to do that. I'm also gonna take stuff off my phone here, and I'm gonna try to write an article that I have that's due. Hopefully I have that energy. And then, yeah, and then I'm gonna go to the grocery store, grab dinner. So kind of like a low-key day here. Hopefully again tomorrow I feel a bit more energized. Hopefully I get a good night's sleep. And yeah, there's other things like I'm trying not to spend a lot of money here because I am technically now over budget on this trip. Not by a ton, but I still have like 10 days left. So I'm trying to keep the overspending to a minimum. So we're trying to find free things. So that was free. This hiking trail's free. Stuff I want to do tomorrow is free. So I think really other than the hostel and just food, I think that's really all I'm spending my money on here. Oh, I want to get a postcard because I didn't get a postcard here because it's the first time here. But I haven't really bought a ton of postcards on this trip because I've been to a lot of the places already. Even though I probably should have, but well. But yeah, I'm going to try to find a postcard, but that won't be till tomorrow. And then I might go to Mecca to get something. Not but unfortunately I ran out of. It's like makeup setting spray. So anyway, yeah, just catching you up on my life, and I will see you on the trail. So in case you're confused, it is rather chilly here. It's not like terrible, but it is definitely chillier here versus in Byron. And I actually spent a day in Sydney, which will be in a different vlog. It'll be in the Sydney vlog, but I was in Sydney yesterday. So I'm going back, obviously. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit chillier down here. It's definitely winter is in full force, but it's not terrible right now, but definitely in the mornings and the evenings it's gonna get cold. So I didn't make it to the top because I think I'm just a little bit too tired. Gotta listen to your body. But I did want to mention one thing, so I'm gonna flip you around. So that is the War Memorial, and it's like the big thing to do here, but it's under construction, as you can clearly see. Now you can still get in. They do free time tickets, and if I feel up to it, I might do it tomorrow. But yeah, that's the reason why I didn't go in there initially, because it's a bit of a mess. But I'm sure the memorial's lovely, but just, yeah. But we'll see tomorrow. Hello, it is Monday, July 15th, I think. So it is the second day here in Canberra. It is very cold. It kind of feels weird being from the northern hemisphere, being this dressed warm in July. But anyway, like I said, it's my second day here in Canberra. I slept yesterday for like 10 hours. Off and on, like, of course, being in a dorm room, you like wake up every 2 hours. I do feel a bit better. I still do have some congestion and this cough, but I'm missing a piece. But yeah, I do feel a bit better. But I actually think I'm going to be leaving tonight. So originally I was supposed to get on a 6:30 a.m. bus tomorrow and head to Sydney for the week, but I just want to get back to Sydney, honestly. So I'm leaving tonight. It's 6:20 Greyhound. It does get in at 10 p.m. but I am going to leave here, and then I'm going to end up just staying at the Wake Up Sydney, Central Sydney, which is right across from the bus/train station. So I'm supposed to stay there at night, and then I'm going to head to Bondi Beach tomorrow. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. I just need to get out of this really cold weather, which is very much unlike me. I actually do prefer the cold, but when I packed for this trip, I had packed for warmer weather because I was primarily going to be in warmer weather. So it is right now, and I'll put it in centigrade here, I'm sorry, but right now it is 45 degrees Fahrenheit, but 37 degrees centigrade, and it is the field temp is 37 with the wind and everything. Versus in Sydney, it is 57, but feels like 54, and there's a big difference there in terms of just the field temp. So, and I think it should help with my cold a bit. Hopefully I won't feel as miserable because I'm getting stuffed up whenever I come outside. When I'm inside, I'm okay, or when I'm in warmer temperatures, I'm okay, but when I'm in cold, this is when I get really stuffy. So anywho, that's the plan. It's not that I don't like Canberra. It is actually pretty calm here, but I just kind of want to leave. And the hostel, it isn't a bad one, but I just don't feel completely comfortable there. Like, some of the people are a little odd, and I know I'm odd, but I don't know. I don't feel 100% comfortable there. So I am going to leave, and I'm going to go to Sydney tonight and then Bondi tomorrow. So anyway, that's the plan. But today I do have a few hours until my bus. Like I said, my bus doesn't leave until 6:20, and I still technically do have my room. So I'm going to try to get back to the hostel no later than 5 to pack and everything. But I'm going to go to the portrait gallery today, and then I have a tour at 2:30 for the Parliament. So that's kind of the plan. for today. And yeah, I mean, I'm sorry I'm not really showing you a ton of Canberra, but to be truthful, there's not a ton here. But yeah, that's the update. That's what's going on. I've never done this before. I've never actually left a place early, so that's a first, but there's a first time for everything. And I just know that I'm going to be happier doing this. So anyway, let's go explore. I saw a walk to the Portrait Gallery, but let's go explore some art and then the Parliament, and then maybe run an errand or two if I have time, and then we're gonna leave. So that's it, and I will catch you all later. The National Gallery of Australia is actually really, really cool. I'm not totally an art person, but I really enjoyed this museum. There's a lot of various exhibits featuring more modern pieces, and there are some that have more indigenous culture, and there's just a lot of various pieces to see that are going to appeal to everyone. So I highly recommend it. Even if you're not an art person, I really enjoyed going in there for a couple hours. Then I headed over to the Parliament House for my tour. Now you can book a tour online for free, and I just did it, I think, the night before, and it was super easy. But if you're going during a more busy time of year, you might have to do it a couple days in advance. This really reminded me a lot of the US Capitol tour when I've gone to Washington, D.C. These guides here do a great tour, kind of explaining the government system here in Australia and taking you through one of the chambers, and then you can walk through the second one if it's open and they're not in session. So definitely recommend checking that out when you're in Canberra, because I do think it's really important to learn more. Okay, I think that's going to be it from the vlog here in Canberra. I am very cold. I feel like kind of hitting that midday slump with this cold, but like cold, and it is cold. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna end the vlog here. I'm gonna run a couple errands and then head back to the hostel to pack before getting on the bus at 6:20. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this very short but hopefully a little bit informative video here in Canberra. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel and follow me on my social media channels. They are here on the screen. And with that, I'm headed back to Sydney, where it's not like warm, but it's certainly a lot warmer than this. So I'm really looking forward to it. It is my last week, unfortunately, here in Australia, but I'm gonna try to make the best of it. Hopefully kick this cold to the curb so we can have a little bit of fun in our last week here. But anyway, with that being said, I will catch you all in Sydney, and as always, remember to wander far and wander often. Bye!